I bet you're thinking about visiting Japan, or at least contemplating the idea of it. Listen, I know it can feel overwhelming. Where do you start? What do you bring? Don't worry, I got you. In this video, I'll share tips to help make your trip easier, from packing essentials to must-see places, and advice that will ensure you get the most out of your journey and hopefully reduce some of that pre-travel anxiety. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about pre-travel essentials. Before you head to Japan, make sure to pack versatile clothing for the varying weather. I highly recommend merino wool for its breathability, comfort, and odor resistance in different climates. And as humid as Japan can get, there will be odors to resist. I promise you that. Speaking of comfort, your choice of footwear is critical. With all the walking you'll be doing, you'll want to get you some new sneakies. Don't try them out for the first time in Japan though. Make sure to get them a month in advance so you can break them in. I got these Cloud 5 waterproof sneakers by On that are comfortable and pretty good for all weather conditions, but there are a bunch out there that you can try, or if you already have some. Now, with your clothing and footwear sorted, let's talk about money. Japan is still very much a cash-based society, so having yen on hand is crucial. That's why big brain move number one is to exchange your currency before you arrive. Rates are often better at home than what you'll find at Japanese ATMs or currency exchange counters. Plus, some ATMs in Japan can have limits or fees that add up over multiple transactions. And don't forget to bring a credit card that doesn't charge foreign transaction fees. I personally used my Chase Sapphire Preferred, but there are so many options. Also, if you're planning a longer trip, packing light can make everything easier. So here's big brain move number 2. Bring along a scrub-a-wash bag. Link in the description. It's basically a portable washing machine that lets you wash clothes in your hotel room or Airbnb. And if you followed my earlier advice and packed some merino wool, you can pair it with the Laundress Wool and Cashmere shampoo for gentle cleaning meant for wool. Link also in the description. It's what I used and I can't recommend it enough, especially if you're trying to pack light. Next, before you get on that plane, don't forget that booking popular experiences like Team Lab, Borderless, or Planets, and real-life Mario Kart well in advance is essential. That's big brain move number 3. When I went, Team Lab was totally booked when we arrived, so pre-booking saved us from missing out. The same goes for Monkey Kart. That was our vendor for the Mario Kart experience. They were selling out for our dates a few weeks before the trip. Locking in your reservations early can make a huge difference. All right, now that you're packed and ready, let's talk about getting around Japan. So you'll definitely want a Japan Rail Pass for traveling between cities, but for local transportation, the Suica card is essential. Suica is a prepaid smart card that you use for trains, buses, and even some taxis. And here's big brain move number 4. Instead of carrying a physical Suica card, add it to your Apple Wallet. This way you can just tap your phone at the turnstiles, making travel super convenient. And it's super easy to reload with more yen directly from your phone, so you don't have to deal with those ticket machines that can be a little bit intimidating. All right, let's dive into Tokyo, a city that never sleeps. You can start with the iconic Shibuya Crossing and explore nearby spots like Shibuya Parko, which houses the Nintendo store, vintage shops, and of course, a Pokemon Center. All those were packed. If you're up for a unique adventure and booked in advance, like I told you to, check out Monkey Kart in Shibuya and race through the streets dressed as your favorite characters. It's super fun. My brother was a little shy to be dressed up and driving those things in the streets with all the pedestrians, but it was fine. Everyone was super friendly, kids were waving, and the locals are just completely used to it. Now you might be wondering about food recommendations in Japan. Here's the thing. Whether it's sushi or ramen, you're gonna find amazing options pretty much everywhere. Now, Sensuji Temple in Asakusa is another must-see. Spend some time exploring the surrounding shops for souvenirs like chopsticks and traditional toys. In the evening, head to Akihabara, also known as Electric City. This area really comes alive at night, filled with anime, electronics, and gaming stores. Fun fact here, you can also experience the rental girlfriends or rentaru kanoju. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. This is where you can hire a companion to walk around with you. It's one of the unique subcultures that make Akihabara such an interesting place. Also, Tokyo Skytree also offers incredible views, perfect for an afternoon stop. I have a tremendous fear of heights and I was able to do it, so don't worry. After Tokyo, take the Shinkansen or bullet train to Kyoto, where the pace slows down and traditional Japan comes to life. Now here's big brain move number 5. When visiting both Osaka and Kyoto, just base yourself in Kyoto and take the short train ride to Osaka rather than switching hotels. I learned this the hard way after booking a hotel in Osaka. Packing our stuff again, lugging our bags around and unpacking in the new hotel just added unnecessary stress and took away our time from actually doing some fun touristy stuff. Fushimi Inari Shrine with its iconic torii gates is stunning, but it can get packed. However, it's open 24/7, so that's why big brain move number 6 is to go early or late in the day for a more serene experience. Similarly, Arashiyama Bamboo Forest is most peaceful at dawn or dusk. Don't miss the Golden Pavilion for a picture-perfect moment. If you have time, explore the Gion district, famous for its geishas, and visit Kaninji Temple. Note on the geishas, don't hassle them, leave them alone. Don't be one of those weirdo tourists. They already closed off a section because tourists were getting too rowdy and taking pictures where signs were clear that you can't take pictures. Next, when in Kyoto, definitely check out Studio Ghibli for some amazing memorabilia. I took home some 3D puzzles for my daughter, a cool little brass train from Spirited Away. Don't forget to stop by Don Quixote also for unique skincare products and other interesting finds. For an exclusive experience, visit Kue, a Kyoto-based watch brand where you can create your own high-quality timepiece, blending classical design with Japanese craftsmanship, available only in Kyoto. I will have another video out talking more about that experience. Next up is Osaka, known for its friendly locals and vibrant street life. Dotonbori is unforgettable. The neon lights are a sight to see and the street food is legendary. And if you're traveling with family, Universal Studios Japan is also a great stop. They've got Mario World and Donkey Kong Country, which are not yet in the States. To wrap up your trip, head back to Tokyo for some last-minute shopping in Ginza. If you're like me and into luxury watches and Japanese stationery, they've got all the stores for you there. You know your boy had to pick up a Seiko while over there. Not quite the Grand Seiko yet. And if you're into fountain pens or journaling, check out Traveler's Company or Tsutaya Bookstore. Those are really cool. Japan is an incredible mix of old and new, and whether you're exploring Tokyo's busy streets or Kyoto's tranquil temples, these big brain moves should help you have a smooth and memorable trip. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more travel tips and reviews. Let me know in the comments where you're planning to go next and check out my other travel videos for more tips. Peace!